I'm here today with Miss Mary Morningstar, a dear friend of mine, and she has shared with me something that has happened to her that is quite remarkable that I am very excited to share with the world, and she now finally herself is decided to share with the world as well. So basically what we believe is this wonderful tape right here, which belongs to Miss Mary, has actually captured her consciousness. So thank you for having me, Miss Mary.
Well, you're welcome, and thank you for having me. This happened in 1996, a long time ago, and I've kept this under wraps for this amount of time. And you must remember, you know, this is at 20 years ago, almost 20 years ago, things like this were less understood, and you didn't, people didn't use the internet and social media like they do now.
True.
And many people just got scared of this kind of thing.
This is pretty mind-blowing. Yeah.
Right. And as very few people have ever seen this, I've kept it, like I said, under wraps. It shows you how powerful, if we're connected to our true source, how powerful our mind is.
Mm-hmm.
It's the sender and the receiver.
Mm-hmm.
And if where you're receiving from is from our source,
Right.
you can create things that are just phenomenal. We went through the swamp, and I took video with this new camera and this, it was a brand new 8mm tape, and it had just been put in there. And I was taking pictures of the swamp and, you know, where I was raised and where I first learned how to swim in the Passaic River. And then we went on to Paula's house, where she used to have a little horse farm where I kept my horse. So we went there, and we another person had taken over the farm, and he trained horses and boarded horses, and it was still a little horse farm. So we took video there, and then we went from that place, and I turned the video camera off, and we put it between us, and we drove down to where I was raised.
Now, were you guys listening to the radio or anything like
No.
that? Or so there was no
Now
sound?
there was this, a radio going on in the barn, okay,
Mm-hmm.
but it was like country western music, stuff like that.
Okay.
And anyway, we went on to my house, which was probably, maybe a mile and a half from her little farm. And I took some video there. And I think we went on and took some other video, you know, of the area. And then we went to where she was living presently in western New Jersey. So I said, hey, Paula, what about we look at this, see what, you know, look at what I videoed. At that time, I was a video, you know, person. And we were looking at it, and then from where we had videoed the farm and my house, all of a sudden there was a spot in the video that went completely blank. There was no background, and all you could hear was this music from the Native American church in South Dakota. Now this church, okay, this music, I had it, a tape of this. It's in fact, it's right here.
Yes.
It's called Walk in Beauty, and it's the healing songs from the Native American church.
Wow.
And I had listened to it up in Montana. And that's where the tape still was, in Montana.
So the tape was in Montana,
Right.
and you and your body and your video camera were
In New Jersey.
in New Jersey. Okay.
Okay, so when we played it back, this song between where this gentleman who was riding a horse and where my house was, it blacked out the whole screen, and all you could hear was this music from the Native American church.
Wow.
And for years, I thought, how could that happen?
Yeah.
How could that possibly be? And then it struck me. And I thought, well, there's only one place that song was, and that was in my consciousness.
Wow.
It wasn't anywhere else.
Wow. And were you by chance going through anything emotional at the time that would, you know,
Yes.
enhance? So you were. Mhm.
This whole trip was emotional because Paula's little farm and my house, there was a lot of things happen in this area.
Wow.
Paula's little farm represented a lot to me.
So this is the cassette that we believe, and I will show you the clip shortly after this, but we believe that this cassette has somehow magically your consciousness and your energy through your thoughts and vibration imprinted a clip of this Native American beautiful chanting, and these objects were nowhere near each other, and the only explanation for this is through understanding consciousness and vibration and how it works. Nikola Tesla said if you want to understand the universe, to understand it through terms of frequency and vibration. So
that's the vibration. Now, I must say again that this tape was a brand new tape, so it had not been used before, so it was not gone over. This is the video that I've been waiting to share with you for 19 years. Enjoy, and you will see it capture my consciousness. This is the house that I was raised in. Of course, none of this other stuff was here at the time. This is the house that I was raised in. Of course, none of this other stuff was here at the time. You have just witnessed this video where it has captured my consciousness. I believe it has captured my consciousness. And I would love for anybody who would like to test this tape to come and do it. Because I have nothing to gain from this other than I want people to realize what consciousness is. And this new generation that's coming up needs this. I'm on the backside of life, and I could, leave this world any second. So now I have finally decided, because of this young woman and her mother, because they understand, to open this up to the public.